Good morning, my fellow gardeners. It's 10 to 6 in the morning and I'm going to work soon, so I thought we'll have a quick walk around the garden while the whole world's asleep. Isn't that water, isn't it lovely? Make sure you've got a garden. The radish are all popping up nicely there. I actually think I've got some radish popping up in this compost over here. It's compost that I've reused and they look pretty much like radish seedlings in there to me. But I'm going to pull them out because I want that as a flower bed. Sunflowers are coming nicely, they're getting quite big there. That smells divine. It's an Nemesia, it's a vanilla scented Nemesia. Smells gorgeous. But let me show you what I did the other day when I said I was going to cut down the compost bin. I had second thoughts. Well, I didn't have second thoughts, I still cut it down, but come and see what I did with it. There we go. I cut it in half and I've left half there in what used to be Cuttings Corner, and I kind of figured it's a bit like composting in place. I'll fill it up with all sorts of bits and pieces and it'll actually feed the hedgerow there. The worms will drag all the good stuff in. I did have, hang on a sec, a butternut squash in that corner and I've moved it out and put it there. Now, it's been a bit cold at night, so it's checked it back a little bit. Look at my pears, look at these coming on, aren't they getting good? I've never grown pears before, I'm pleased with them. I've got a courgette down there. Again, it's cold, it's not very warm this morning. I've got loads of strawberries coming. They're not very big at the moment, but the whole plants are there, they're all covered in strawberries. Looking lovely. The new hanging baskets will be nice once they bush out. Oh, look at the grapevine. Look at that. Isn't it lovely? I'm chuffed with that. Gosh. As I say, if we only get 1 or 2 bunches this year, and then maybe 2 or 3 next year, that's fine. Let me step back. Dwarf French beans in there, and I've actually got some parsnip seeds. It looks as though the slugs have had a field day in there, though. I had a lot more parsnip seeds in the other day that had sprouted. Let's see. I'm trying to be quiet. Don't want to wake the neighbours up. I won't be very popular. Bits and bobs in here coming. Not very much to write home about because, let's say, the bloody cat came in, scratted all my seedlings everywhere. So I'm going to have a really good sort out of that bed later on. So I'm at work this morning. I'm invigilating an exam. And then when I come back, I've got a whole afternoon to myself. So I might have a good think about that garden there. Let's go and see what the courgette and the pumpkin are doing. Oh, I've got hostas everywhere. It's a bit like hosta and strawberry alley over here. Strawberries down there. Got bits and pieces in there. That needs a good sort out. I've got self-seeded blooming spuds popping up every flipping where. That's kohlrabi, perpetual kale. They're ready to give to other people. Oh yes, look at this, look at this. I thought it might have been checked a bit last night because I say it was blooming cold last night. Let's get a bit closer to the grapevine. I've got little bunches of grapes popping up. As I say, I've taken loads off. I'm not going to let very many grow. They're my avocados. They're looking a bit knackered, but they always do that. When I put them out first time for the season, they look a bit knackered. But let's have a go a bit closer. You can already see there's new growth on them. Can you see? These big leaves will all drop off. Oops, sorry, am I pushing you in and out there? You're going, blech, blech. Little mini greenhouse has got all sorts of bits and bobs in. My Venus flytraps really didn't do very well over the winter. I'm disappointed in them. I'll have to start again. I've got a couple coming back, but no, nothing to write home about with the Venus flytraps. Oh well, some you win, some you lose. I've got spuds coming in that one there. There's the strawberries that are pink and white along there. Loads of fruit on them, isn't there? It's going to be a good year for strawberries. Look at the lupins. Aren't they pretty? And round the back is a self-seeded white foxglove. I don't know, can you see that? I'll just zoom in a bit. white foxglove. South Cedar, that's pretty. And look at the gypsophila around the pond. Not gypsophila, London Pride. Isn't that gorgeous? So, so pretty. When you look at each of them, the little tiny individual flowers. Oh, lovely. You'll be feeling seasick now. Right, one quick pan around the garden. I'll go and get ready for work. Well, you can't really call it work. I'm a senior, so I'll be sitting there with a one-to-one, reading my book, while the poor young lady has an exam to do. Oh, it's nice work if you can get it. It's not a bad little learner, actually. Get in touch with your local university and offer to do some invigilating. Can't even say it. Look at that hedge. Oh, look at that ace. Oh, I tell you what, come look at the hot lips. This is the red version. It's just starting to get the little lips on. Can you see? Now my friend has the cherry one. She's got cherry lips. So I'm going to have a cutting off that. White Aquilegia is starting to flower now. I've pollinated some of them with some purple flowers from my friend. I'm going to take everything out of that today when I come back from work, and I'm going to put a couple of cucamelons in there because it's a good depth. Look at the depth of it. That's not bad at all. It's about a foot depth. They all need chopping back. They don't seem to be dying back at all. That's we call them hyacinths. But the hot lips has gone berserk. And I'm quite brutal. I hacked that back at the back end of the year and I'm quite brutal with that. But isn't it coming nice? But everything's checked back this year. It's so, so cold. I'm cold now. I've got long sleeves on. Cold. Anyway, have a lovely day, everybody.